Student loans, inventory, analyze, and implement. It's a three-step management process. Hi, I'm Debbie Oswald, and I am a principal with SVA Wealth Management. I focus on helping physicians achieve their financial goals from residency through retirement. Today, we're going to spend our time on the three-step process for student debt reduction. Majority of physicians today come out of residency with multiple student loans, a mix of private loans and federal loans with different service providers and different details on their different loans. The key is developing a central location where all of this information can be captured, easily accessed, and interpreted. There are online programs that can help with building your inventory, but a simple spreadsheet in Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets is an effective tool. Gathering your information for your spreadsheet is the first step. You need to get the important details of the service provider, type of loan, interest rates, payment due dates, and current balances. Other important information that will be helpful to you over the years will be having the available repayment options, the status of the loan repayment, contact information, and understanding the maturity dates on each of your loans. Once this information is put together into a spreadsheet, like shown here, you can then put on the data sort option. So it's a great opportunity to bring all your data together, be able to sort on the various details of your various loans to help you in decision making as you review your overall loans and where to best put your dollars to work. The next step after you've gotten everything together is to then analyze your information. It's very important to do this on a consistent basis, at least annually, and to put an appointment reminder in your phone or your calendar to remind you to take a look at your student loans again. I'm going to highlight 4 different considerations in analyzing your loans. The repayment plans is the first. Federal loans have 8 different repayment options, so it's important to have a tool that helps you understand the options that are available to you. Because what was once a good repayment option for you may not be the best option today. You are able to change your repayment options at any time, so it's important to stay on top of and review and execute in the most financially efficient way for your situation. The next consideration is extra payments. Sometimes you'll see some additional cash build up in your bank accounts or in your cash flow management, you might be able to create opportunities to make payments above and beyond what is required. Going back to your inventory is the appropriate thing to do when you see an opportunity for additional payments. And then you can analyze where's the best place to make this payment. Do you pay down on the highest interest rate loan, or do you look at loan forgiveness opportunities of various loans and try to preserve that loan forgiveness? The payment, though, when you make it, should be allocated and indicated to your service provider that it is an extra payment towards principal. Very important to make sure it all goes to principal to most effectively get your loans paid off as quickly as possible. Forgiveness programs. There is the opportunity of working at a nonprofit organization to be able to apply for loan forgiveness. The key thing here is to keep up to date on the requirements for these programs. The current program requires an annual reporting of the qualification or eligibility of that year's work for this program. You can submit that form each year to your employer and get approval. We recommend doing that each and every year and keeping a complete file of the documentation so that when you've achieved the 10-year period, you have the information gathered that is required for that forgiveness. The fourth consideration today we're going to talk about is the consolidation of loans. In most things in your financial life, we want to think about bringing things together and being able to simplify them and consolidate them so that we're more efficient in making our financial decisions. This is one place where I'd give pause before consolidation. Consolidation can provide a lower interest rate or a lower monthly payment. However, it can get in the way of and disqualify you from loan forgiveness programs. So very important to understand all the implications and look at the pros and cons before consolidation. Once you've completed the second step of analyzing, we want to move on to implementing. There are many moving parts, as you can see, in looking at coming up with a strategy and the various factors that come into play. But we want to consider, most importantly, your cash flow. What impact will this have on your cash flow month to month? Because this is a delicate balancing act for you between reducing your student debt, saving for retirement and other financial goals, and living life today. So it's important to get your arms around your cash flow or a budget. When you have an understanding of the debt reduction strategy you'd like to implement, we suggest you test your strategy for a few months. You can actually adjust your living patterns and how you might reduce certain expenditures or create capacity to make additional payments or increase that payment. And you can try that just by making those adjustments and seeing if the bank balances build up for you. If you see that happening after a month or two, you may want to also look to say, have I taken advantage of all the opportunities I can in my cash flow and my budget before implementing? If you see other opportunities, check those out as well, and then make this step forward to actually adjust your repayment opportunities. And as I've mentioned, we want to be sure that you're revisiting this strategy at least once a year. So please make note to make that commitment to yourself to reduce your debt over time. SVA Financial Group has a team that's worked together in serving physicians for over 25 years. We work in helping them in every aspect of their financial needs as a resource to provide services to them or direct them to the proper sources that will benefit them. We have a team of professionals that understand these distinct financial needs of physicians, and our team works together in a collaborative fashion to service and bring the ideas forth that are beneficial to you. So please, if you have any questions, reach out to any one of the members of our team. Thank you for your time today.